Donovan Mitchell and Bam Adebayo, and 4 base players to get in this promo. It's fairly confusing as to what you need to do to go all the way, but hopefully in this video I'll clear up that confusion as well as going through some calculations as to what you can get nominally spent. But let's take a look at the promo itself. It's mainly in this limited time event. You will notice the artwork is looking absolutely great. It's been ages since we've had a comic book themed promo in the game, and this artwork definitely doesn't disappoint with how it's looking, especially that Grandmaster card of Devin Booker. Whoever designed this did an absolutely great job with the promo itself. But let's take a look at the mechanics behind it. You basically got 3 sets of promo events to play through. The very first set of events are labeled event 1. You got Bam Adebayo sort of covering this sort of section, and what you have is 15 events to play through. I believe they're on a 12-hour reset, so you basically got 30 events of these to play through every single day. Each one is going to cost 30 stamina to play through, and you will get yourself a chant pack 1. Now in this pack you are guaranteed to get yourself 10 Kaboom tokens, and you also have a chance of getting either this 93 overall player or a 91 overall Tyrese Halliburton. Now it's not highlighted on the pack itself as to what the chances are of you pulling both sets of players. I've already played through 7 events so far, and I've already managed to pull Tyrese Halliburton once. If you go over to my team, and you can see he's at 91 overall because he is one of the 4 base players you need to get in the promo, and those will become a little bit useful as we'll go on later on in this promo. So you want to play through all 15 events every single 12 hours, and then you want to head over to event number 2. In this one, you will have 5 events to play through. Again, I believe on that 12-hour reset, there are 25 stamina cost for each of these 5 events, and you will have another pack called the Chance Pack 2. This is to get yourself either the 99 overall player, or if you go into the news tab, you will notice there is another base player you can get, and I believe that's in this pack, a 95 overall player. Don't know exactly who that is in the promo itself. If you do know, let me know in the comment section down below. But you have a chance at getting those 2 players in this event. Otherwise, you will get a guaranteed 10 Kaboom tokens every single time you play through this event. So in total, that is 20 events to play through every 12 hours. If we then go ahead and take a look at the 3rd event, you can only unlock this event once you've got the 103 overall Bam and the 103 overall Donovan Mitchell to get yourself this playstyle select Devin Booker. You will also need to get yourself 5,600 of those comic tokens, which I'll go on to a little bit later on. But to get Bam and Donovan Mitchell, they are only available in these 2 milestones. If we take a look at the first set of milestones over here, you're basically collecting those Kaboom tokens to get yourself more rewards as you go along the path. You can see you get things such as coins, which aren't really helpful because there's only 100, 150, and it doesn't really get out to a huge amount, but you get a good amount of NBA cash. You can see 50, 100, 200, 300, 400, all the way up to 450. You get some pro packs. You also get yourself some of these stamina bottles, which are very helpful when it comes to future promos. But most importantly, with this one, you are also getting those comic tokens, which are used to get yourself that Devin Booker at the end of the promo. You'll notice at the end of the milestones, at 1,575 tokens, you will get yourself a Bam Adebayo 103 overall with that +3 slasher boost to position. That is all the way at the end of the milestones. But if you were paying attention really closely at these milestones, you will notice every single time there is a milestone for comic points, it doesn't require those Kaboom tokens. And what you need to do is get the player it shows the amount of time it requires. So if we go back to this 100 comic token, I've done that once because it required 1 Tyrese Halliburton card. If we scroll over to the next one, I believe it requires 2 of these 93 overall players. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it means 1 Tyrese Halliburton and 1 of the 93s. I'm not entirely sure about that, but as you'll notice at 200, it's back to the Tyrese Halliburton with a number 7. So maybe you need to get 7 Halliburtons for that one, then 5 of the 93s, 12 Halliburtons, 6 of the 93s, and then you get Bam. I'm not sure exactly how that one works. And as we get through the promo and as I pull more of these players, as do other people, I can maybe update that in the comment section down below. But that's how that one works as you get through the promo. So if you get stuck at a milestone, you're wondering why you're not going through any further when you keep getting those Kaboom tokens, that is why you need to get yourself the base players from the promo. And the only way you can do that is by getting lucky with these packs. Of course, there's no way of increasing the chances of you getting those players or not. It's all down to luck whether you get them or not. However, because the first 3 base players are below 95 overall, you can always do some core trade upsets in order to test out your luck and try and get them that way instead of playing through those events. But when you come to the Donovan Mitchell milestones, you can see it unlocks on day 5 of the promo. So after that, these milestones will be able to be got through, and it's very similar stuff, getting yourself coin, cash, stamina, and also those comic tokens. You will also notice on the comic ones, you will need to get yourself yourself the base players from the events themselves to actually go ahead and unlock those milestones. There are less points required to get Donovan Mitchell. You can see 1,175 points to get yourself the 103 Donovan Mitchell with that +3 pick and roll boost to position. Other ways of getting these comic tokens are mainly through the Live Today event. If you go into the Live Today section of the game, you can see every single event over here. The first one will give you 5 of those comic tokens. So basically what you want to do, play through every single one of these events. There are 13 on the map to play through, and each one will give you that 5 comic tokens. It's not available on the second, third event or whatever. It's only on that very first event of each different node. So make sure you're playing through those. Those events will reset every 8 hours. So everything's on a slightly different reset in terms of those events. Make sure you're playing through as many as possible to get yourself as many comic tokens as you can. If you haven't already unlocked the League Training Ground event, all you need to do, if you were in a league before Season 8 started, you want to leave that league, join it again or join a different league, and then it should become unlocked. I literally just did this a couple of minutes ago and it worked for me. So that's how you unlock that event to give you another chance at getting those 5 comic tokens. If you look at the store itself, there is one really important pack which you can actually get, and that is the watch ad pack over here. Now this one is watching one ad. You can do it 7 times every single day and it should give you 25 comics. However, I'm recording this on the very first day of the promo, and every time me and other people have been watching adverts, it's giving you 25 kabooms instead of 25 comics. So hopefully EA can patch this later on down the line. If they change this for whatever